In this video, I'm going to talk about the difference between a refund and a void using a Clover POS. There are two things I want to talk about. First, refunds. So refunds is something where you want to refund a customer. This can happen when a customer wants to return an item, or they call you over the phone and say that they didn't get a specific item and you may want to refund that specific item. Or they may just say, I did not like the order I got because it was incorrect and I want a full refund. So whatever the reason is, you can do a refund from the Clover device. And the same applies for online orders, because sometimes we get calls from merchants saying, I had a customer come in and they did an online order. We forgot to give them the specific item, or we forgot to give them the correct order. How do I give them a refund? And it's the same as you do for in-store. There's no difference, because we use the Clover POS or the Clover inventory, your same merchant account, to process the online orders. So you do the same type of refund. You do it from the Clover device. There's no difference. So first, let's talk about a refund. Again, refund happens for various reasons. Some people have 30-day refund policy, 60-day refund policy, whatever your refund policy is. And if your customer asks for a refund, you can do that from the Orders app. Okay, so you go to the Orders app and you can do a refund. Again, in this video, I'm only going to talk about the Clover device, not from the dashboard. That's a different topic. So from the Clover device, you go to Orders, find that order. Typically, they're fairly new, but if you have a very old one, you may want to search for it by the order ID, and then you click on refund. Again, it has to be paid with, it has to be already paid. You can't do a refund on an open order. Refund, you can do it, many days later. So now let's talk about void. What is a void? A void is a transaction where you can only do the same day. Okay, so before you batch out, before the money is deposited into your bank account, you could do a void. So let's say somebody comes in, they buy something, and then exactly 2 minutes later, you find out that you made a mistake with the transaction. You can void it out, and this will put the money back into their account. It's very quick and easy to do. But a void can only be done from the Transactions app. So there's an app called Transactions. If you're not familiar with this app, you may either have not opened it before, or you may not have admin access to see it. So remember, some of these apps that I'm talking about may require for you to be either a manager or an administrator to see it. So you go to Transactions, and then you can look at the orders here. And then you can do a void. Obviously, with cash payments, you can't do a void because it's not really a credit card transaction, but you could do a refund for cash transactions. So transactions that can be voided are credit card payments, or anything that was done electronically, like a payment method besides cash. So what you would do is you'll find the transaction. Let's see if I have any here. I'm gonna pick, I don't think I have any, but once you find that transaction, you will see the button for void. Also, you can also do a refund from here too, but more specifically, the Orders app might be easier if you want to quickly find that order, but you can do both. But you cannot do a void from the Orders app. You can only do it from the Transactions app. This may change in the future. We don't know, because Clover always introduces new features and it may allow you to do it from there as well. But as of right now, void can be done from Transactions app, and refunds can be done from both the Transactions and the Orders app. So go ahead, take a moment to make yourself familiar with this, and I also recommend training your employees too, and also make sure that you have the correct permissions, because maybe you don't want your employees to do refunds and only your managers. So go to the Employees app and give them the right permissions to allow who can do a refund or who can do a void. And that can be, watch my other video on how to do that, on how to give employees or managers different permissions to do the various tasks. All right, that's it with this video. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.